Push the plunger in. Push all the grounds to the bottom. And there it is. If you could see that. Frothy goodness. Yeah. Hi everybody. Thanks for coming. Quick video. I'll try to be brief yet informative. A little bit of a channel update and a little bit of a personal update, I suppose, as well. So Wednesday I made the move to Virginia. Actually, I got here Thursday afternoon. So there's that. So I know the story last week was delayed and I should have got on and did an announcement, and I was just busy and didn't get around to it, whatever. It just all slipped away with time. And so this week, same thing, no story. I might even have to take a couple weeks off because it's a whirlwind of craziness down here. And the sheetrocker was supposed to be done, but he wasn't. So nobody's fault. But he's finishing up now and he's doing the final taping and sanding. And so there's like this white dust, like craziness everywhere, in every little nook and cranny and every crack and everything. So because of that, I've been trying not to unload most of my stuff. I left it in the car, and I'm just trying to balance that and juggle that, living out of the car, trying to live in here, trying to use the bathroom to take showers. This white crazy dust everywhere. I'm tired, haven't been sleeping well, whatever. Woe is me, right? I couldn't be happier. I'm fantastic. Everything's fantastic. So it's just a little tumultuous, and that's put the story on hold. Book 2, New Normal, now out on Amazon. I was able to finish that up a couple weeks ago and get it going last week. That was an undertaking. Way harder than the first. It was a little bit bigger. It was more material. I had trouble formatting. I mean, I had trouble every step of the way. In the first one, there was a lot of grammatical errors and different technical stuff that I picked up later. I'm attempting to make them a little more professional, is not the word, because it's an amateur publishing. It's Kindle Direct Publishing. It's done by amateurs. We are amateurs, and so it is going to always be amateurish. So whatever. I mean, it's the way to do it for me. But I'm trying to get it to look a little more professional, if that's the right word. Just to look a little more presentable. So that's where I'm at with that. I'll put a link. The book is available. What else? Going forward, the story, I want to still continue it. I also want to do more stuff around here, like projects that I'm going to be doing around here on the home front. And then the whole thing hinges on the internet, right? Because the internet stinks. And it was supposed to be really good, but it's not. And so now know where that's all going. Like somehow I gotta figure all that out. So okay. Other than that, we're moving forward. It seems like I had a million things to tell you, but that's it. Now you know everything I know. I did take a little footage of looking at the blackberry and raspberry bushes. I'm gonna try to get some mulch for them. Maybe some kind of organic fertilizer, because I don't know. There seems to me, although I mentioned in the video, it could be because of the coldness. It just seems they should be a little farther along from what they were when I planted them in the ground last year. But anyway, there's that. And then I gave you a little update on where we are inside, showed you around. I did have to rough the bathroom wall. The sheetrocker was going to finish everything except the bathroom. Then he was going to go. I was going to come in at my leisure and finish roughing, like for the sink and the plumbing. And well, actually the sink was done. The guy that did the bathroom did the sink, but none of the electrical. So like I put in a fan light combo. I'm going to put a light over the vanity, outlet, whatever. It's nothing serious, but like, so I was going to do that at my leisure, and then he was going to come back and just finish sheetrocking that one part. But as it turns out, he was delayed, so I got here, so I was able to switch gears. The first day, which these videos I'm going to show you attached are the first day that I was here, my first full day. I spent some time, I didn't film it, but inside roughing the bathroom and building out some of the old wiring. Because this way here, he could go ahead and did, and he did. He had his other two guys come and they sheetrocked it that afternoon. And so now he's doing the final taping and sanding. He's doing that as well. So it ends up being a couple days delay, because not just because of the bathroom, because other stuff too. But then when he goes, he won't have to come back, and it'll be good. And it's just a matter of getting to that point. So whatever. But just want to thank you all for your patience. Thank you for your support. Thank you for those who support me on Patreon. For those of you who have bought my books on Amazon.com. And those of you that watch the YouTube channel, thank you. God bless you. Take care. All right, day one officially. Just woke up about an hour ago. It's about 9 in the morning. The guy from HughesNet was supposed to come between 11 and 2. And he was here at 8 o'clock. So, whatever. But that's nice. Get it done, right? There's the modem. That's what it is. He put a satellite dish outside. Not crazy about that, but what are you going to do? So here, today, sheetrocker is going to be coming and finishing up, and then coming for the final sanding on Monday. The only thing he hasn't sheetrocked is his bathroom, because I have to do, well, it's a little dark in here, I don't know if it's going to adjust. I have to take out some of this old wiring and put the new wiring in on this wall for a switch, for a fan light, and a light over the vanity. So that's my project for the day. It's a beautiful day outside. But all the sheetrock up is up except the bathroom, and place is looking decent. Let's step outside. The sun is strong. I don't know if it's going to wash out the screen. Just give you a little look around. Of course, I know I showed you this before, but this is the area I plan to put the garden in. I'm struggling with really the idea of fencing. So I need 20 something fence posts if I fence this whole area. trying to keep my costs down, of course, as usual, right? But I want it to be decent. I want to keep the animals out. Toyed with the idea of building the raised beds and just putting their own individual cages on them. I think in the long run, it'll be just as expensive, if not more so. And then I got to deal with opening them and closing them all the time. So every time I build a new bed, comes the expense of adding the cage. Whereas if I just bite the bullet in one shot and do the fence, I should be covered. I'm open to suggestion, input, thoughts. Planted a bunch of these. Sun's in my eyes. I don't even know if I'm showing you here, but various blackberry bushes. That one doesn't look terrible. I don't know if it's hard for you to see, but there's a little bit of green on it. Oh my God, it died right down. This one's got still a little green on it. This one, they still got a little tiny green. This one still does a little bit too. I don't know, maybe they'll come back. It's been cold. I've had a messed up spring. Maybe they just need a little more heat. I know back in Connecticut these things grew like weeds. Now here we're on a different, like a clay soil, and that changes things a little. Maybe, I don't know. There were some growing wild on the perimeter, so they have the ability to grow here. But eventually I want this whole area filled out. Blackberries and raspberries, maybe a few blueberries. And then the fence line for the garden will pretty much follow these, I don't know, whatever they are, crocuses, irises, I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. My fence line will try to follow that and that one over there. So just be this big area here. I think I'm going to start out this season, because of all the work I have to do inside. From where I'm at now, this time of year, trying to get this garden going and get this whole thing all squared away, I could literally be out here all day, every day. Fortunately, I don't have that potential, because the inside needs to move along too, and I need to be in there working. So my goal is to get 3 or 4 5x10 raised beds assembled and built in this area, and then I'm sure things are going to attack them. I got rabbits everywhere here at night, but if I build the beds tall enough, I'm not sure about their ability to get in. I don't believe they can climb. Now raccoons are a different story, so hence the fence. But then, you know, is a fence going to keep a raccoon out? So no matter what I do, I got to look at that. I want to do some peppers and tomatoes and stuff, and probably do those in buckets. But day one for today, rough the bathroom. Unfortunately, because it is a beautiful, beautiful day out here. Thanks for joining me. God bless you.